I've been seeing a little too much Galaxy slander on my timeline recently, so today I'm going to be giving you guys a lecture on why I personally think Galaxy is the best season. Let's do this in a TXM-esque style. What is going on, my gamers? You guys can't even see. Can you guys see this? It says gamers. I have no idea. What's going on, gamers, and welcome to a different kind of discussion video. Today I have a whiteboard, as you can see. I shifted the entire whiteboard. That's terrifying. Today I have a whiteboard, and I'll be using it to aid me in my discussion on why Galaxy is the best Inazuma 11 season. Because it is genuinely my favorite, and I've been seeing a lot of slander for it. A lot of people will say, oh, I think Ares is better than Galaxy, and they're wrong, really wrong. And I thought I would prove why I love Galaxy so much, scientifically proving it that it's objectively the best season. So without further ado, let's go. So let's think for a second. Let's use a key word here. Context. It doesn't fill quite the entire board. Again, no idea if you guys can see this. Maybe you vaguely can. It's the word. It says context. So the context of Galaxy is, let's take this. It is the second international season, right? The first one was Inazuma 11 3. Amazing season. Everyone loved that season. Inazuma 11 3 was pretty basic as terms of international seasons go. Best in Japan versus best in Italy versus best in Brazil versus best in other countries. You know what I mean? It was the best. They were best in the countries. And then you take Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy. They couldn't just do the same thing again. People are like, they should have just done the same thing again. But no. It would have been boring. You would have been like, oh, it's just Italy. Oh, look, it's Italy, but Paulo Bianchi is the captain, is the coach. No, boring. See how for Chrono Stones, what they did is they took the formula of Alias, but they didn't do Alias again. They did time travel instead of space aliens. See how cool that is? And then also, Galaxy's also playing a different thing we like to call a subversion of expectations. One, you go into Galaxy and you expect a typical Inazuma Japan of the typical members, but no. You get the Earth 11, or I guess you get the new Inazuma Japan, whatever you call them. You get them consisting of all these new players you've never heard of before. Subversion 1, Subversion 2. Halfway through that season, you go to space. That's pretty sick. Who doesn't love space? I love space. Have you guys ever seen Toy Story? You know Buzz Lightyear? I have a Buzz Lightyear figure somewhere in here, but I don't know where it is. You know Buzz Lightyear? Like, can we get a Buzz Lightyear up on the screen? Can we get Buzz Lightyear? I'm gonna quickly speed draw Buzz Lightyear. Can we get a Buzz? Hello, it is the man, the myth, the legend himself. It is. Again, no idea if you guys can see this or not, but I just drew Buzz Lightyear on the whiteboard. This is a really bright. I wonder if I do like a darker pen. I have no idea. I'm kind of this is unrelated. This is a tangent. Okay, but anyway, so we take. Should let it hem. So basically, we just take Buzz. No, we don't take Buzz Lightyear. Okay, so Go Galaxy. Where was I going with this? Okay, so Subversion 2, they go to space. That's really cool. We love space. In space, there are aliens, and that's the big thing. We're not just fighting Italy again. It's not just Italy-themed moves. It's not just, hello, I'm a pizza. You know what I mean? It is cool space moves. We've got all these unique alien species, all these unique alien forms with their unique alien designs. And that's the best part about this, is that we're trying something new. Originality is the word of the day here. And don't tell me it's badly executed, because how would you want it to be executed? Oh, I know how you want to be executed. Oh, boo-hoo, Bylong didn't get on the team. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep at night. You do that. Bylong didn't get on the team because it would have been boring, because we would have just had the same players. And look, Chrono Stones kind of screwed things up. I thought about this a tad before, but Chrono Stones kind of screwed things up in terms of that it meant that we only really had one season to go off in terms of bringing players for a potential perfect Inazuma Japan. And it would have been players who kind of were, you know, not... I guess there was a bit of thing said, oh, it's kind of not entirely valid, but the team wouldn't be that interesting overall, because you have to bring in some players like Dwight Whitaker or something like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to bring in some randomos. And no one wants that. And so what's more interesting and what's original compared to Inazuma 11 3, oh yeah, bringing players who have never played football before. That's really cool. Like, bringing these players, you know, who are talented in other areas. You know, we have Falco. talented at running. Keenan, talented at being a detective. Zippy, talented at being an arse. Buddy, talented at kicking people's ass. Trina, talented at nothing. You know what I mean? You're taking these people who are genuinely insanely talented in their own areas and applying them to football and seeing how their skills apply to football. Obviously, this whole thing about the souls and the bringing themselves out of themselves, and that's all well and cool. But the focus, for me at least personally, is on seeing their skills relate to football and how they relate them to football. Moves like trace pass from Keenan will always be some of my favorites in the game and some of my favorites in the entire show, just because of how it genuinely feels like he's taking his talent of detective man and putting it into moves and into things. So he wouldn't see if it was just, oh look, Bylong did another dragon move. Oh look, Bylong did some shiny stuff. You know what I mean? It's interesting. No, Snow, oh, he did another ice thing. You see what I mean? The interest is on the fact that we're playing with these brand new players, and it's cool because they're brand new. It's adding a whole new element to Galaxy. Don't get me started on the space stuff. Oh, the space stuff. First of all, let's talk about Faramdite and the fact that the Farum Obius people, that is how 5th Sector Siege should have been done. We get these amazing players and we're like, we can immediately tell, you're not supposed to be there. You are different. That sounds really discriminatory. I don't mean it like that. Like, they're kind of like, you know, it's like, you are not meant to be there. You are the odd one out. I'll write odd. Again, no idea if you can see this. If I maybe, what if I take this off and go like, see? Odd one out. The pens are slipping out. Onto the bed it goes. And so you take this off. I almost just turn around to write on the wall. That would have been a really bad idea. So we take the odd one out, right? And you immediately go, okay, we're going to pay attention to you in this match. Then they go and do some really strong stuff. Because the moves you remember from Galaxy and Space People, they're the Farum Obius moves because they stand out, because they're different. Kazanrai, Jackknife. I just dropped that pen and now there's like a big like black mark on my leg and it looks really cool. You know what I mean? This is possibly the most chaotic video I've ever made. Like possibly this is it. Rock Hammer? Who forgets Rock Hammer? No one. Because not only does each species look completely different, not only does each species is memorable because of their design, their planet, their history, their context, their moves, but also if the Farum Obius player is adding the sense of suspense, adding the sense of mystery. Victor gets kidnapped. That's sick as hell. Sure, fake Victor's a bit but you know, real Victor's just out there looking around Farum Obius, and we're building up to Farum Obius. We're building up to this final team. We're building up to this confrontation. That's something Inazuma Eleven isn't the best at doing, is building up. Sure, we have things like the build up to Zeus, the build up to Genesis, I guess, in Inazuma 11 too. But you know what I mean? It's creating this sense of really cool build-up. This sense of, oh god, there's going to be this big fight between Arian and Victor. They're besties. They're going to fight. That's sick as hell. And you're like, okay, so Arian versus Victor. Okay, I'm excited for this. And then the match happens. And it's a cool, really cool match. Really cool match. Their souls get unleashed. You see Victor kind of powered up attack. Then Ixel Fleet comes in and Ozrock. Oh, Ozrock. Ozrock's a bit of a memorable villain. What's his last name? Ozrock's a really cool villain. Stargazer, you know what I mean? Like, that's sick as hell. I don't have any other points for this. It's just Ozrock is generally just really, really cool and I like him a lot. And genuinely, I think the souls are pretty awesome. Sure, fighting spirits could have been fine. And sure, the season could have done without souls. And sure, they kind of suck. But at the same time, I like how they immediately went, no fighting spirits this season. They're taking them out. We're removing them. We're taking them out. Souls are the new way forward, because Souls kind of gives, it adds sense to why these new players are here, you know what I mean? It creates this sense of building, the sense of, okay, this is why they were chosen, because they all possess this secret power in them, the secret power they can unleash and become animals. Do you reckon people have drawn, like, personas of Trina Verdú, and, like, it's their soul? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, have people drawn, like, personas of the Earth 11 as their soul, as them as their souls? You know what I mean? Don't know if I want to know the answer to that question. And you know how sick the players are in Inazuma Galaxy? That's the name of the season we're talking about. Falco Flashman, incredible player. Everyone loves Falco. Everyone loves Terry. Frank Foreman, insanely underrated. Buddy Fury, man's called Buddy Fury. How can you dislike him? Stormwolf, sick team. Stormwolf, also a sick team. Shamshir's sick as hell. We don't talk about Big Waves Go. But genuinely, all of the teams, even Fire Dragon from, like, sure, obviously the meme is, oh, look how badly Fire Dragon went down. But even then, I think that's still a sick team. It's meant to show, because obviously Lee, what's his name, was meant to be this really cool player who, you know, we build up to, and then Earth 11 beat his ass. It's like, okay, cool, go Earth 11, we believe in you now. And sure, Galaxy may have its downsides, like Resistance Japan, like Big Waves Go, like all the space jargon put in the last half. But what Inazuma 11 season doesn't have its downsides? The Inazuma 11 third season is about 1 billion episodes long. I don't know, don't take my word for that. And it has Team Zulin in it, and Garshield, or whatever his name is, Zulin Rice. So every season has its flaws, every season has its downsides. And if you're gonna come into Go Galaxy just for a bit of space jargon, then go and stick it up your arse. And if you're gonna come to Go Galaxy because Bylong wasn't in the team, and because you didn't get to see Njord Snow for a few more episodes, seriously? Seriously? And too many people dislike Go Galaxy because of what it isn't. You know what I mean? Too many people dislike Go Galaxy because, oh, it wasn't the perfect Inazuma 11 Go season I wanted it to be. It didn't have all the players I wanted to be there, and it wasn't the Inazuma Japan I wanted it to be. That's fine. People keep thinking that, and honestly, I get where they're coming from. But at the same time, I propose this question to you. What would you prefer? A rehash of the third season with Go characters? Or something original and risk-taking, which sure may not win every single thing it goes for, but tries anyway. Personally, I like to give participation awards, and so my favorite season is the one that tries the most and takes the most risks. And that is why I love Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy. Honestly, this video felt like the perfect love letter to Go Galaxy, being chaotic as hell, messy as hell, but still kinda heartwarming, low-key. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm TXM Tom Spoors, and I do daily videos of Inazuma 11 on this channel. See you guys in the next one. Alright, bye!
We wanna say thank you to Shy.